Welcome everyone to Cindy's My Digital Studio Club. I'm so excited to share with you how Andrea created those cute place cards on mydigitalstudio.net using the Freeform tool in My Digital Studio 2. I'm so excited, so let's get started. It was really cute. So I'm not going to make a Thanksgiving card, but I am going to make a boys party place card. And I'm going to be using the On The Go Kit Designer Series paper. So how I started is I just brought up a 3.5 by 5 inch card, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add as a layer, you want to check add as a layer, the DSP. And once I get it started, I want to open it a little bit larger to fit my entire page. Once you have it open, I'm going to move it just a little bit down because I want to have this really cute row of cars right here. So I'm going to expand a little bit more so that I can get each one of the colors in. Just expanding it a little bit more till it fits. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock this because I don't want it to move. So I'm going to do a right click and I'm going to lock object. If you're a Mac user, you want to use your Shift key. Now I'm going to go over to the Freeform tool in the Design Center over here, and I'm going to add a brush layer. And what happens if I start coloring right here, it'll start coloring. But if you click off, then click on, you'll be able to increase the size. So what I want to do is I want to increase to cover all of my entire work area. So once I have it full, I'm going to go in and double click to open it. And you'll see that it'll start to say circles. And I'm going to increase my brush size up to probably about 40. And I'm going to color match. Because I want the background of the color, this color here, so I can cover all those cars. And then you just begin to color what you don't want showing on your Designer Series paper. And you can see I have my grids on. Actually, I'm going to go out and take my bleed area and take off my bleeds so that I can get rid of that. And then I'm just going to continue covering. It's kind of like using paint. If you've ever used paint before, and I'm just going to cover all the cars, saying goodbye to all those. I don't want any of those on here. And I'm going to cover all of these down here. I just want this really cute row of cars right here. I'm covering up everything. It's like taking an eraser. I'm just covering everything up. And this won't matter because, so now what I can do is I'm going to click off, and there is my row of cars. And then if I wanted to, move them over a little bit. Let me go back. Let's see. I could always move them over. So what I'm going to do now is just add a text box. And here I'm going to create a place setting for my nephew Colin, and I'm going to change it to some funky font that I like. You can see I have lots of fonts. I'll select this one and I'm going to increase the size, expand, and I want to change the color, and I'm going to pick his favorite color that he loves, some real red. And then I'm just going to move it over here, and I've got myself a cute little place card for my nephew Colin's birthday party. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and check back for more on Cindy's My Digital Studio Club for additional tips on My Digital Studio 2. Thanks everybody.